Hey, I am so excited to be here with you this morning. I know we're getting started in about 1 minute, but last time I taught, I heard a couple comments that it took a minute or so to kind of catch up. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that I was here and that I'm here with you, and I'm just really excited to be with you today. We have a yoga class today, which is one of my absolute favorite formats is yoga. And the reason for that is because, let me turn up my volume just in case. I want to make sure my volume is nice and high. Perfect. One of the reasons that yoga is one of my absolute favorite formats, it's because it truly helps me stay in the game. It helps me to do those harder cardio workouts. It helps me to get out of bed in the morning. It helps with so many different chronic conditions that I've just acquired over the years. As we get older, our bodies tend to need a little bit more replenishing, relaxation. We get a little stiffer. One of the first things that goes as we get older is not only our balance, but also our flexibility. So it's really critical and crucial as we age that we work on both of those things. And yoga also works on strength. It works to help you connect your body with your mind. It helps to really bring your breath into every single movement, right? It makes you become aware of your breath. So there's just a lot of different things that I love about yoga. I am not traditionally yoga trained. I've been teaching yoga in group fitness setting for over 20 years though. Started with PiYo, have done several yoga and Pilates trainings through AFA, etc. Not that that means anything to you, but what I will say is that I don't teach a typical yoga class, but I do like a more powerful movement-based class. I want to encourage you, if you need to take modifications, feel free. Take modifications. If you know the advanced option of something and you're like, I can do a little bit more, then go for it. You can do that. Take as many breaks as you like. My name is Holly Heyerman, and we're going to get started. Welcome to my little studio, everyone. Here we go. You're going to start with the balls of your feet together, shoulders rolled back and down away from your ears. I want you just to take some deep cleansing breaths in and out through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, allow the belly to expand. Then you exhale, allow the belly to contract. You want to think about that as kind of like filling up a balloon, right? Expand, contract. Good, let's do that again a couple more times. Now, usually I like to teach yoga, Pilates, PiYo in kind of like a dimmer light setting, but I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So I am all kinds of lit up right here, especially since it is so dark and cold and rainy outside. Exhale. Very nice. Bring your right arm up to the sky, lift up to the sky, then reach overhead. Nice. Lengthen down the thigh. Other side, reach up and over. Lengthening down that thigh. I know we're just getting started. Don't you worry, we're going to warm up together. Both arms up to the sky. I want you to take it around in a circle, just the upper body, a little teeny tiny circle. Now, you're continuing that breath. Go in that same direction. You are continuing that breath. Give me a little knee bend as you do that. Good job. All the way around. Good, we're going to go the other way. Reverse directions. You are primarily just focusing on kind of opening up that upper back. You might feel it a little bit in that low back as well. We're going to come back to this once we get a little bit warmer. For now, take your hands to prayer and sit back in a chair sit. Very nice. Chair sit, I want you to think about lengthening through the crown of the head. I'm going to turn to the side for you. So when you do this, you want to make a straight line, top of the head to tailbone, okay? You don't have to be turned to the side, but it's so much easier for you to see me when I'm turned to the side. So for a lot of today, I'll be rotating to the side view so that you can tell what's happening, all right? So you're lengthening through that crown of the head. Good job, all the way up, all the way up. Give me those arm circles again. This time I want you to take it down in those knees. As you come up, inhale, exhale, extend. Now I have a tendency to allow the knees to come apart. So I'm going to focus on squeezing my inner thighs together. So you're passing through chair as you do those circles. Passing through chair. You are really waking up that back one of the areas that I tend to get very stiff and sore in. Good, bring it down to chair, hands to prayer. Sit those hips back once again. Good, stay right there. I'm just gonna make one adjustment so that it's easier for you to see me. I just have to move you back a little bit. Good, holding that chair. All the way up, we're gonna go the other direction. Bend those knees, roll around in that circle. Allow the chin to tuck to the chest as you do that. Good, up again, around. One more time, around, all the way. Take it back to chair right here. Sit those hips back. Beautiful. Smile a little bit. Now remember that head is a natural extension of the spine, so you don't want to break that line. You want to keep the nice line all the way through the crown of the head. Take your arms back and you're just going to give me little lifts right here. Warm up the triceps, back of the shoulders, upper back, just a little bit more. Yes. Now you can tell I'm moving to the beat. You don't have to. It's your workout. I want you to do what feels right and good for your body. Got it? Take those arms up, all the way up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, just to halfway. Halfway forward fold. I want the hands on the thighs. Now it's still early. That kind of hurt my knees a little bit, so I'm going to give a soft bend right here in these knees. Abs are drawn in. Inhale, exhale, go ahead and round and relax. All the way over. Good job. Bend those knees, soften the knees, roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Fan the arms up. Exhale, back to chair. Bring those arms back and pulse. Good. Now I really have to focus because I tend to arch my back right there in the low back. I have to remember, pull the belly button in. Pull the belly button in. That's what I have to remind myself of every time. Good job. Bring the arms up. Yes, you are warming up that back. Now hands to those thighs once again. If you can have straight legs, great. If not, keep a little tiny bend in those knees. Release all the way down. I just want you to kind of shake your head around. Let gravity lengthen the spine right there. Good, bend those knees, roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Very nice. Now I'll turn face you. Take your legs nice and wide. You guys can stay facing me the whole time. That's probably the best. I want your toes and knees rotated outward, okay? So you're like in a traditional plie squat right here. Just holding center. I want you to think about tucking your pelvis under. So roll this tailbone down towards the floor. Belly button's pulled in. Shoulders relaxed, down and back. You're just sitting up nice and tall. Good job. Inhale, exhale, extend those legs, reach to the ceiling. Exhale down. Good. Again, we're gonna get some movement now in those legs, okay? So we got the spine moving, pretty good. Now we can get these legs to wake up a touch. Up. And then we're gonna hold it down. Good job. Take your elbow over to one side and open to the side right there. That's so cool. Doesn't that feel good? Starting to wake up a little bit. Take it deeper in the legs if you can. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good, all the way up. Now you can move as quickly or as slowly as you like in this. If you're still kind of cold, then you might want to pick up the tempo, pick up the pace, right? It is in this little tiny studio. There's no insulation, so it's probably about 50 degrees in here right now. So I'm wearing long sleeves, my friends, because it is important to keep your body warm when you do yoga. I really like to make sure that I stay nice and warm. because then you don't feel that cold stretch. Do you know what I'm talking about? I know you know what I'm talking about. Good job. Take it center, side to side. Open, other side. Reach. I like to look up to the sky in the middle or the ceiling, whichever you're at. Maybe you're somewhere warm and sunny right now and you're enjoying the outside sunshine. Oh, that would be beautiful. All right, all the way up. Toes forward, please. All the way up. Take the hands forward. You're gonna reach toward me, flatten your back, and then just allow the body to lengthen and relax. Leave the head, shake the head around. Good, bend the knees, roll it up. Toes out, take it again, down and up. You can go quick, you can go slow. You decide. Warming those legs up. We're gonna hold the last one down right here. Hold it down. Beautiful. Can you adjust? If you're a rock star, you can rise up onto those tippy toes. All right, we're gonna take it side to side. So open, center. Open. Now here's your cheat. If you're like, my legs are dying, then you're gonna come up every time. Or you can stay low. Now if you can reach the floor, what? Hallelujah. Oh my goodness. Good, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, give me 1 more. Good, center, toes forward, pounds come forward, flat back. Pull the abs in, don't let it drop down. Strong, control, hang on to it, then release. Now if you can't touch the floor, that's cool. Just put your hands on your thighs or your shins, all right? Wherever you can, that's where I want you. Without hurting yourself, of course. Good, now bend your right leg. Now I believe that this mirrors and flips for me, so I'll just try to say one side then other side, but I'm pretty sure if I'm on the right, you're on the right at the same time. Good job, switch sides. Good. So you're pushing your hips back. This is just your traditional inner thigh stretch, pretty easy. Good, switch and hold for 2. Then you're gonna switch again. Switch again. Good, switch again. Take it center, toes and knees out. Hands to center, arms out. Good work. Now I want you to bring your elbows down and then you reach to the corners of the room. Down, reach to the corners of the room. Again, back to that upper back. It's important that we are really warm, especially when we get into planks, chaturangas, push-ups, all that good stuff. I need your upper back and your shoulders ready for that. Yes. Again, you can go onto releve to make it more challenging, which means you go up onto the balls of your feet, your tippy toes. Let's hold it down. Holding it right here, just side to side. Just side to side, waking up the core a little bit. Do me a favor. Pull your obliques in, crunch, crunch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes forward. This time take your hands back and behind you. Open up your chest as you hinge forward. Now, if you're really flexible in the shoulders, you can take those arms up. If not, just keep them right there on your booty. Hang it out. Good job. Bend the knees, roll it up. We're going back to sitting back in those hips. 2 counts, then you switch again. Good. Now, I don't know about you, but I never feel like my inner thighs are quite as flexible as they could be. I always feel like, ow, man, that's so tough. Every time I get there. Good job. Now, give me a little spinal rotation. 2 counts, then you switch. So what I'm doing is I'm bending one leg, Then I bend the other leg. Yes, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take those legs out. Nice and low. Get low, get low, get low. Woo-hoo! Toes forward, arms up, flat back, hinging forward. One last time, please. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Don't relax or release until you get as low as you can go. Grab onto your elbows, hang. Good, roll it up, bend the knees, roll up. Moving into warrior stance. So what I want you to do, rotate to the side. The back foot is kind of at an angle. See that? Front foot is pointing straight ahead. So you're in a warrior stance. This front heel is drawing a line, an imaginary line to your back arch of your foot. Take your arms out to a nice strong stance. I want you to drop your shoulder blades down, dropping your hips down straight to center. You want to avoid one of these guys, okay? So if you're in a place where you can actually see yourself in a reflection, fantastic. If you're not, just kind of try to be aware of where your body is, all right? You're breathing in and out through the nose, especially on the static poses. When we're not moving, I need you to be thinking about your breath. Because that, my friends, is what's going to keep warmth in your body. It's going to keep you nice and warm. Extend your front leg. Now reach your front arm towards that front foot and then just tilt. All right, so this is called a triangle. And in this pose, there's an imaginary wall behind your shoulders. And you are keeping your shoulders on that wall. So this is what you want to avoid. If you look up and the first thing you see is your shoulder, that means you need to come up, adjust, and make sure you're only tilting to the side and you're not allowing that body to come forward. Take the top arm, reach it over the top. Good, back to warrior 2. Bend the front knee. Good job. If your arms ever need a break, by the way, you can bring them to prayer. You can just take them down to your sides for just a few moments. Extend your front leg. Tilt into triangle. Focusing on that breath. That is so important. Now smile a little bit because you're doing great. I want you to be proud of yourself for what you've done thus far. Good job. Back to warrior 2. Only one more time. Extend. Triangle. Yes. Your legs are pretty warm. You should feel ready for this with all that leg work we just did. If you don't, that's okay. Take it easy. Do things that feel right for your body, right and comfortable for you. Good job. Take that top arm, bring it all the way down. Rotate your back leg so that your hip flexor drops towards the floor. What's a hip flexor? Basically, make sure your knee is pointing down towards the ground. Good job. Step back into a plank position. You're welcome to drop down onto your knees right here if you like or if you need to, into a modified plank. Notice that my abs are still in. Even if I'm in modified plank, my tummy is in. I'm not sinking to the ground like this, yes? Tummy is in, and my booty's not in the air either. Straight line. Inhale, exhale, push it back to down dog. Push your heels towards the ground. But if you need to, it's still early, just bend those knees. We're gonna get into this together, don't you worry. Woo! Inhale, exhale, back to plank. Shoulder blades down. Try to keep your back really wide, pressing into the floor. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Inhale, exhale, back to plank. And back to down dog. Tummy's drawn in, belly's in, nice and strong. Pushing down into the floor. You feel amazing right now. I want you to continue your breath. Match your breath with your movement. Inhale and exhale. Hold it right here. Hold it right here. Bend both knees 2 counts down. Exhale up. Good job. Do that again. Bend. Exhale up. Bend. Exhale. Good job. Now notice my upper body isn't moving. All that's happening is that my legs are bending and extending. I want you to do 4 more here. 4. 3. 2. You have 1 more right here. Good job. Bring your knees all the way to the floor, all the way down. Okay. Give yourself a little stretch right here. Take your right arm, thread it through underneath the opposite arm, okay? So all you're doing is you're bringing it right through underneath your body, in front of your knees, and you're stretching out that shoulder. You're going to hang out here for a couple breaths. Relax, breathe. Good job. Switch sides, other arm forward. Threading the needle with that opposite arm. Good work, and you just relax here. All right, now do me a favor. Bring your hands behind you. We're going to come into a full child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat. Good, stay right there. This is a really great resting posture, especially if your upper body feels tired or if you feel pain. Now, it's good for you to feel challenged. It's good for things to be difficult, but you don't want to feel actual pain, right? Stretches are okay, muscle tension, tiredness, okay. But you want to avoid like pain. So if you feel like you need to take a break, honor your body and do that anytime throughout the class. It's a really good resting posture for you. Okay, wonderful job. Now extend your arms out in front of you. This is probably one of the most tricky things for people to understand is how far your hands need to be in front of your body when you do a down dog. So just watch me real quick. Arms are stretched out in front of me. I'm going to tuck my toes under and then I'm peeling up. And notice that I'm not scooting my hands in. The natural tendency is to do one of these and to get the pressure in the wrists. I don't want that. I want your hands so far in front of your body, and I want your chest pressing toward your feet like this. Okay? Step your foot forward. Rise up, pass through that warrior 2 stance that we love so much. Come all the way up. Prayer stance. Now, what I want you to do. Foot to the side, the opposite foot, the back leg is now on that diagonal. Feel that? Yes, we do. All right, now I want you to drop down, find the best warrior 2 posture for you. Shoulders above the hips, hips right above the floor. You want to avoid this, okay? So if you feel like your shoulders are not on an even playing field, bring them up, okay? Arms up. Exhale out. We're back to focusing on our breathing because we're holding a posture. Focus on that breath. Good. Now smile a little bit because you're doing great. Extend your front leg and tilt. Thank you. And I want to take just a second to say thank you for being here with me. I know I thank you a million times over, but man, it's a blessing to be able to be here with you. So try to imagine that your shoulders are against that imaginary wall. That is your best triangle posture. Good job. Bend your front knee. Take it up. 2A. Nice warrior 2. Again, if you need to drop the arms, drop them. If you need to bring them to prayer, bring them there. If you want to challenge yourself more and maybe take them up to the sky, then do that. All right? You have so much flexibility. It's your workout. Good. Extend your front leg. Tilt and lean. Woo-hoo. Yes. I hope you can feel that. I can. Good, bend that front leg. Back to warrior two. Extend. Tilt. This time we're taking it all the way up and over. Lengthen all the way. I want you to feel that from your pinky finger all the way down to your foot. Good, bend your front leg, please. Rotate. Now you're in a high lunge. Okay, so remember that knee is gonna rotate. So if we were turned out on the back foot, I want you to rotate so that your heel is up and your knee is pointing at the ground. Breathe and hold. Hands down, step back to plank. Good job. Drop those hips. Good. Now remember that plank and then we went up to down dog? We're gonna do 2 knee pulls and then down dog. So you're gonna go knee in, other knee, down dog, back to plank. 1 knee, other knee, down dog, back to plank. Now you go at your own tempo, and can you do this on your knees? Absolutely you can. Knee, knee, plank. Knee, knee, plank. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it up. Right there. Yeah, baby. Now remember that bend and extend. This time we're going to bend, and when you extend, you're going to extend one leg up to the sky. So you bend, then you extend the other leg up to the sky. Yes. Bend 2, extend up 2. Yes. Down, 2, extend, and reach. Now what if you're not ready for that? Do you have to lift your leg? No, you don't. Absolutely not. You do what works for you. You do what feels best for your body in this moment. Down, 2, and up, 2, down. Inhale, bring your belly button in, please. Down. This is your last one. There it is. Bring that foot down. Bend the legs. Hinge the hips back. Arm underneath. Threading the needle. I want you to stretch that shoulder. Don't press into it. Don't push too hard. You're just relaxing right here. Good. Other arm all the way through. Good job. Woo. Tuck your toes underneath you. Remember, keep those hands out in front. You'll peel up into a down dog, please. Reach your right leg to the sky. Step through. Good job. I want you to come up into a nice high lunge. Bring your arms up, overhead, and hold. Now, if you want, you can do little pulses right here. Extend your front leg, hands to the thigh. You are in a pyramid, but you're parallel. So that means both toes are pointing to this side wall right here. Your back foot is not rotated out. Hands on the thigh, the shin, or the floor. Whatever works for you. Back to that high lunge, please. This time, flight. Hold flight. Pulse. Pulse. Or you can just do the arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your front leg. Now, I have to adjust my feet in a little bit to do this pyramid. You might need to do that as well. Find what works for you. If you get to the point where you can have both of your legs straight and bring your hands down, that is super challenging, so that's good. Just make sure your back is straight. Good, we're gonna put those together. Bend your front knee back to that high lunge. I want you to pulse. Now if you want to take your hands to heart center instead, be my guest. 4, 3, 2, now hinge forward. Just pulse the arms. Up, up, up. Now what are you doing here? You're squeezing your shoulder blades together and trying to lengthen your head up and away from your body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your front leg. Woo! Yes. I hope your front hamstring feels that. That kills me every time. Seriously. Holding it right there. Getting back into that low body. All right, step your foot back a little bit. I want you to bend your front leg. Low lunge. So whatever leg is in front, you're taking that same arm to the sky. Up. Spinal rotation. Your belly button is facing your thigh. Good, take that arm down. Extend your legs up. Woo-hoo! Rotate, walk your hands to the front, please. Give yourself a little break. You're gonna bring your hips down, and extend. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. Last one. Good job. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Rotate. Other side, starting with that high lunge. You're just holding it up nice and tall. Good. Stay there. If you want, you can pulse. Yes. Try to straighten out that back leg. Look at that. I didn't even realize that my back leg was bent. Right? After so many years of doing this, I still catch myself doing weird little things, right? So that's not good form. I want you to straighten out that back leg as best as you can. Good, because that back hip flexor is tight, that's why. Okay, adjust your feet if you need to. Parallel pyramid. Holding it right there. I'm going to catch a drink of water. By the way, you can do whatever you need to. Hold that pyramid. Woo! Oh, I'm feeling so good. I hope you are too. Good job. Back to that high lunge. Remember the pulses. Good. So you can pulse it down and up, or you can just do the upper body. Oh. Make sure that head and neck is a natural extension of your spine. Caught myself doing something else weird, right? It's so good. So always check yourself. Straighten out your legs. Parallel feet. Hands to the thigh, the shin, or the floor. Now, if this hurts your knee, by the way, give yourself a little micro bend. So your legs should be straight but not locked. Woo! All right, come on up to that high lunge. Once again, we're going to pulse it down. We're putting these together now. Working to straighten out that back leg. Good. Woo-hoo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it in flight. Pulse the arms. Pulse. 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 Good job. I'm trying to reach my fingertips away from my shoulders, and I'm trying to reach the top of my head all the way up and toward the ceiling. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Parallel. If you can hit the floor, do it. Woo-ha! Go ahead and extend that back leg. We're going into a low lunge. Rotate. Your tummy is facing that thigh. Opposite hand, opposite foot in the front. All the way up. Straighten out the back leg. All the way down, please, to your hands and knees this time. All the way down to your hands and knees. Thank you. How are you doing so far? Pretty good? Okay, we're going to press back to our knees, and then when you come forward, I want you to do an outside. So this is what I'm doing. My knee is coming to the outside of my elbow. Does that make sense? So you press back, you come forward into that modified plank, knee comes to the outside of the elbow, then we press back, we do the other side. You guys have no idea how hard that is to do on your knees. All right, so you're gonna press back to a child's, and then I want you to push forward into that single knee tap toward the elbow. If you can't reach your elbow, it's okay. So press back, you come forward and reach. Now the idea here is that you engage your obliques. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, press back. Exhale, press forward. Now an advanced version of this, I'll show you, is for you to be able to extend that leg. So when you bring the knee up, you'll bring the whole leg forward, okay? All the way up. You might even find that one side is stronger than the other. All the way forward. Now if you want even more, you'll actually do this on your toes. I'm going to stick with my knees for today. My shoulder feels a little wonky, so I'm sticking on my knees, but you can definitely go onto your toes. Good, one more on each side. I want you to feel this in your obliques. Last one here. And let's hold that child's. You're just gonna hang out in child's pose. Arms can be in front of you, arms can be behind you. Good work. Good. Okay, hang with me about another 10 minutes, friends. You are truly doing fantastic. Tuck your toes underneath you. Heel up to down dog. Step forward, right, left. All the way up. Roll up to, all the way to the stand. Fan the arms up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, open the chest all the way down. Give me a little half lift right here, half lift. Step back into a plank or a modified plank. Bend your elbows into chaturanga. So I want your elbows scraping your sides. Inhale, exhale, all the way up. Up dog, tuck the toes under. Good work. Step forward, other foot. Inhale, exhale, all the way to the sky, all the way up. Exhale down. Half lift. Step back. You can step, or even you can hop back. Chaturanga. Chaturanga. Bend the elbows. Squeeze your elbows to your sides. Up dog. Inhale, exhale, toes under, down dog. Good. Step forward. 2 more times. We'll roll it up. All the way up. Fan those arms. Inhale to the sky. All the way down. Half lift right here. Step or hop back to plank. Show me that nice strong chaturanga. Even if you can't go all the way and you can modify, that's okay. Up to up dog, toes under down dog. Final one, step forward. All the way to the sky. Exhale down. Half lift. Step back. Good, chaturanga. Up dog. Right into child's pose right here. Good. Now come up onto all fours. I want you up on all fours. Extending one leg behind your body. okay? So make sure that you're not lifting the hips. See that? Keep your hips low, abdominals drawn in. Now bring up the opposite arm. Now even if that means that you can't lift the leg or arm very high, I need you to keep your shoulders even with one another and your hips even with one another. Now if you can, I want you to give me a little gentle pulse. You're pulsing straight up toward the sky. Keep your head in line with your spine. Stay up. Four, three, two, and one. Bring the arm down, but I want you to flex the foot. Do a little hamstring curl. In and back. In and back. Head in line with the spine. Press down in the palms of your hands. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good job. Push your hips back for just a moment. But a moment. That's all you get. Inhale, exhale, back up. Other leg comes back. Remember, you are making sure that your hips don't open up, okay? So keep the hips square. If I put a glass of water on your lower back, it shouldn't tilt. Opposite arm up. Lift. Pulse. 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 I have to constantly remind myself to pull my abs in and to keep my hip down. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that arm down, flex the foot. Little hamstring curl. Yes. Sometimes it's hardest when you don't move very much, right? Pull your abs in. I'm always reminding myself, tummy's in. Say, no gravity, no, you can't pull my tummy down like that. You got 4 more. Oh! All right, hips back for just a moment. Oh! Yes. Now I want to do a little bit more sculpting for the booty. I hope that you're okay with that. Most people are. Most people are like, bring it on. Bring it on. Let's sculpt that tushy. All right, so I want you on your knees. Yes? Take your leg up. You're going to cross your foot behind you. So notice, I'm going behind my body. Then you go up again. You're making a rainbow with your foot, and you're tapping it to the outside. Okay, take it up. Up, tap, up, tap. Up, tap, up, tap. Now pull your abs in, but you don't have to keep your hips square for this one. You are really working for range of motion as long as it doesn't hurt your lower back. Lift, tap. Sculpting, yes, yes, yes. You are moving at your own pace. You can go as quick or as slow as you like. It's all good. Woohoo! 2 more. 1 more. Good job. Now bring it all the way up. Tricep push-ups while you take a little break. What? I know. Now, I'm still kind of fresh out of the shoulder surgery, so I'm going to do little baby tricep push-ups. You can go onto your toes if you want to, if you need to, but I'm going to do little babies because that's my range of motion right now still. 4 more. 3, 2, ha ha ha. 1, child's pose, super quick. Woo! I hope that was hard for you. If it wasn't and you just weren't doing the right variation of that one. Here we go, back onto your elbows. You're gonna cross up and behind, up and out. So yes, you're on the other foot now, and yes, I want you to flex your toe, and I want you to pull your belly button in, and I want you to think about how amazing your booty's gonna feel later, yes, and if you have muscle soreness, ask me how to combat that, all right? We can talk about that, or ask the person who invited you to this class, rather, because there are things that you can do. There are very simple ways for you to get over that muscle soreness. Up and back, up. 4 more. 3. Finish strong. 2 more, come on, finish strong. Your abs are in. And let's do 1 more. Yes, bring it center. Back to setting yourself up for tricep push-up, whatever that is for you. Now you saw my little baby push-ups. Here's another, if you need even less, you just bring your knees underneath your hips, okay? It does a trick for learning any push-up. This is like a level 1, most basic version. You just do it with your knees directly under your hips, all right? So here we go, tricep push-ups. Down and press. You go at your own tempo. Do as many as you can until I tell you to stop. Good job. Let's just do 1 more together. 1 more. Toes under, down dog. What? I know. It's because I love you. Extend one leg to the sky. You're going to bring it down as you come into a plank. Inhale, exhale. Other leg up. Woo! That's fun, right? Bring it on down. This is your scissors. Inhale, exhale up. And lower. And up. And lower. Let's just do 1 more because we can. Good job. Hold that down dog. Walk your feet all the way up to the front. And have a seat, please. Yes. All right, so we're going to start right here. You're just going to curve down a little bit, then come up. Right there. You curve down a little, and you come up. Stay with that. I need to unlock my computer so I can get to the right screen here. There we go. Whew. Down and up. Nice. Now I want you to roll all the way down to the floor. Take your arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, reach forward, all the way up. Now if you can do this with your feet glued on the mat, that's ideal. Or on your carpet, wherever they're at. You just don't want to lift those feet up, yes? Yes, say yes. Even if you don't know, say yes, right? We need to keep our minds in positive state at all times. That's why I'm always telling you to smile, because even if you're struggling, that's going to help you get through. We're only going to do 1 more together here. Good job. Now roll onto your tailbone, hands down. Okay? So my hands are down. I'm just going to extend one leg, then lift. Extend, then lift. If you're like Holly, that's too easy. You do both legs. Yes? Good job. I'm going to go back to one leg, especially if you're feeling pain in that low back. You need to pay attention to what your body is telling you. Down and up. You guys are doing so well. I have to throw in a little core at the end because I think it's so powerful and it makes me feel lean and confident too. Let's lay back, bring your knees in, just give it a little bit of rock right here, all the way around the circle. Now, if you've been with me a couple weeks, you know that every single workout is totally different. I never do the same thing twice pretty much. I just go with how the music inspires me and how it feels. You know, if something feels particularly challenging, a lot of times I'll do that a little bit more. So, okay, now take your legs up toward the sky. I want you to rotate your heels toward one another and your toes up. Bring your fingertips behind your ears, and you're going to do a crunch. And as you crunch, I want you to bring your elbows in to your knees. Now here's what's cool. You're getting a twofer right now. What do you mean by that? I mean you're getting an inner thigh workout. If you're pressing your heels together, you're feeling this in your inner thighs as well. Yes. Press and squeeze. Press and squeeze. Now, do you have to reach all the way up? No. The most important thing, two things actually, that your abs are drawn in, you're feeling it in your tummy, and that you're squeezing your heels together. So do you have to bring your elbows all the way to your knees? No. In fact, I had to drop down a little bit because I was feeling too much pressure in my neck. All right? So think about what you're doing. Think about what your body is telling you. I want 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Good, legs straight up. Now, if you can, I want you to keep your shoulders, your head and your neck off the mat. You're just gonna scissor these legs. You can hold your head in your fingertips if that's too much pressure on that neck. But if that's still too much pressure, you just take your upper back down, keep the lower body moving. If that hurts your back, you bend your legs. You see how many different ways you can do something? Because I want you to find the version, the variation that's gonna be challenging for you, that you can do long term. We're not about being rock stars, we're about longevity, feeling good for the long term. 4, 3, 2, that's your last one right there. Bring both knees in, extend one leg out, doesn't matter which one. I want you to take that opposite knee across your body, open up, give yourself a little low back stretch right there. Whew. You are almost done. I want you to be proud of yourself for coming. I know that working out at home isn't necessarily ideal for a lot of people. I get it. Let's switch sides, please. Other knee up. Extend over. I have been teaching group fitness for 20 years, and this year was my 20th anniversary. Isn't that exciting? But I've been teaching group fitness for 20 years, and trust me, it's my jam. It's like, you know, that's what really fuels me and gets me going is a group setting. But the fact that you are here, making it happen, even from your home, is fantastic. Let's rock yourself up. Come center. Whew. Bring your feet together. Whatever's comfortable for you. Inhale, exhale. I just want you to lean on forward right here. And I didn't actually start working out at home until after the birth of my first son is honestly when I started working out at home. Before that, I just felt like I couldn't get motivated to do it. I always had to go to a gym, and I would go to the gym for 2-3 hours. I would take multiple classes in a row, or I would teach multiple classes in a row. But then after I had my son, I realized, oh my gosh, I have to start working out. Like, he can't go to the gym yet. He's too little, and I can't teach yet, and I need to get back into better shape. And that's really when I started focusing on learning that I can be motivated and inspired by exercising at home. And a lot of times it's just about finding the right format, switch sides, finding the right thing that you actually enjoy. And that, my first workout program was a 25-minute-a-day program, and that was honestly because that's how long he would basically be able to lay on his back in front of me while I exercised. And so that's what I did, and that's how I got back into shape. Until several months later, I was able to start teaching classes again and getting back to the gym. But then I continued on that path and journey, exercising at home at least 1 or 2 days a week. And it really proves to be so helpful to have all of these tools and like 1,000 workouts to choose from home. You know, because if my kids got sick, or if I had insomnia and I had to sleep in that day, go ahead and sit up comfortably. And that really, really helped. Shoulders backing down. Let's take the arm up and over the top. We are almost out of here. 2 more quick stretches for you, but I want to give them to you because I want you to really feel amazing when you sign off today. Hand on the head, little stretch right here. Good. Good, now you're not pulling on the neck, you're just letting gravity do its work. My neck has been very stiff lately. Switch, other arm up and over the top. Hand on the head, just let gravity relax and lead you. Good, head up center. One deep breath in together. Gather it all in. Exhale, close your eyes. Imagine yourself stronger, more confident, more positive. Good, take those arms up and exhale down. Very nice. I want to say thank you so much for coming today. Let me just see really quick. Oh my gosh, so many people on live, you guys. I really appreciate you. So you know also, you always have the ability to come back and try another workout, or if you missed one of the workouts, one of the days, hi Mary, you're so welcome, honey. Then you can definitely go back and you'll see it in the thread in the actual app itself. So I hope that you're enjoying this app. I know that it's working so much better than a lot of other things that I'm seeing out there. Facebook, if you're doing it on Facebook, a lot of times they'll take away the music. Facebook will take the music down, etc. So we're finding some really, really good success with this one, so that we hope that you are enjoying it. Please invite your friends along too to do it with us. Thank you. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.